Action figure showcase time. Today we're doing largely vintage Godzilla stuff like this roaring Trendmasters Heisei Godzilla. That roar isn't really doing much these days. I don't know if a battery replacement would change that or not. But it's pretty cool, treasured figure from the childhood. I do have uh, two of them though. So part of me is like, should I sell one? And eventually I probably will end up selling one, but I just don't want to. I just don't want to. It's so beloved. Really a classic Western Godzilla toy. It really truly is. And speaking of Western Godzilla toys, we have this little baby Godzilla from the 1998 movie, also Trendmasters. I think this is the Hammertail baby Godzilla. It pops out of an egg and stuff. The articulation's all right and stuff for, a little gimmicky kid's toy, but the detail and paint is pretty incredible. Really well done in that regard. Awesome. Really love that one. That'll be in my collection as long as possible. Next up, another Trendmasters Godzilla. This is a beautiful one. This was kind of the 6-inch 98 Godzilla to have for the longest time. Mine, of course, is missing the tip of its tail and a bit of spine action. Kind of like my cat. Yeah, my partner has one as well. His is much more complete. His still has the missile, lucky turd. Mine doesn't have the missile in there anymore, but it still has a functioning gimmick, which can make the mouth move, which is very fun still to this day. But yeah, I really love this Godzilla. Could use a little update with maybe a movie monster series or something, or a YMSF, but once again, really love this one. So, continuing onward, I'm going to show you this. It's King Kong, based on the, I believe, Kong of Skull Island comic from Boom Studios, which I've read in its entirety. Good stuff. But you can see this is kind of the Mezco Kong action figure turned into a bootleg. Why would I have a bootleg of the Mezco Kong, especially when I have the Mezco Kong in this scale? It's because a friend of mine who is a sculptor was going to turn it into another kaiju for me, and I've just never gotten around to doing it. He's like a professional, and it costs a decent bit. But I've commissioned work from him before, excellent work, like for our merch and stuff, for like the Tabletop Recap podcast that we don't do anymore. But yeah, I was going to have this turned into another ape kaiju. Try to guess it in the comments below. I bet you can't. I honest to God bet no one will guess the ape kaiju I wanted this turned into. I'm still holding out that I will get that done one of these days. There's a bunch of figures in here I got to get to also. But the last one is a pretty rare little guy. I think I've shown one of them before, but I actually have two of them. It is the Tempting Toys and Collectibles Little YMSF Flying Jet Jaguar Mini. These were given out at G-Fest in 2012. When you checked in, you got one, and I ended up with two because the person that went with me didn't want theirs. Yeah. So you see you got G-Fantus and the little Jet Jaguar army there. Jet Jaguar is my favorite robot in all of fiction, so I have kept both of these in package. Part of me is like, should I open one? And then I'm like, why? What am I going to do with it if I open one? But yeah, that is it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, subscribe. Check out all the cool links and stuff. We have a store where we sell action figures and all other kinds of toys, trading cards, comic books, etc. We have a physical store and an online store. Right now we have the most in our physical store. That's what's doing the best. But if you follow us on Instagram and you see stuff in our physical store that you would want shipped to you, I can do that. So thank you all very much and have a good one.